How's it going, Habibis? I just played about 7 hours of Horus DM, so you won't have to. And the results were... Let's talk about it. So for those who are not aware, Master Duel has just released the Horus archetype, the Horus Engine, and basically what it is a level 8 spamming engine that allows for easy rank 8 plays, and this is very beneficial to a lot of decks. You're going to see it left and right throughout Master Duel for the next who knows how long, but it is actually very powerful and there's a lot of synergy with it. So I thought, you know what? I'm sure I could put this with Dark Magician and it could be a thing. It has ancient Egyptian history, and the main character Yugioh, he was an Egyptian pharaoh, so there's got to be synergy here. And there's really not, unfortunately. So I'm gonna show you guys some of these replays. I'm gonna talk about the deck a little bit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I did this for you. I did this for you. So I think this video deserves a like. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried Horus DM. Let's talk about it in the replays. All right, so these replays they entirely occurred in Master 1. I made the mistake of getting to Master 1 within like the first few weeks of this, or first few days, excuse me, of the season. And that was a big mistake because it's hard to get a good game in Master 1, especially playing Dark Magician. So we progressively get more frustrated as the games go on. This took about over the course of like 3 days. I was playing Horus DM trying to make it work. So here we are able to set up our King Sarcophagus. So that's the main play. We are trying to get King Sarcophagus on the field, whether it's by the effect of Imseti to discard it and another card to add the King Sark and another card from our deck to our hand, or just hard drawing into King Sark. So here we are able to basically use our rank 8 or our level 8 spam to get out Hope, which is a spell negate, and then we're also able to go into SP Little Knight using our Magician Souls and Magician's Rod. So that's something else that we got as DM players. Everyone else got SP Little Knight, which is a very good card, very solid card for Dark Magician, because we are able to get out 2 monsters pretty easily with Magician Souls and Magician's Rod. And instead of going into Verte, because this deck we're not playing Branded Fusion, instead of going into Verte, we're able to go into SP Little Knight. That's a disruption, but yeah, is it that good? Not really. Not really. So it looks like we officially just kind of stopped our opponent here. He didn't really have much going for him, and we end up winning this duel. Very exciting stuff. So unfortunately, a lot of these duels are uneventful. Like, it's either evenly match, you know, winning the game, or Max C winning the game. In this case, funny enough, I play Max C and I draw this imperm, and I'm like, I got an imperm kit, and then they play Tearlament's Grief, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna ash that. So essentially I didn't even make any good use of my Max C here. But I think there's a somewhat solid play here, and it's with the Vision Resonator, kind of. So Vision Resonators in this deck, mainly because of the level 8s, we're able to then go into Baron to Floor pretty easily. And also it has good synergy with being able to be sent to the graveyard, and then being able to get Crimson Gaia and then recycle the Vision Resonator. So there's some synergy there. I definitely think with a more competent deck, Vision Resonator and Horus is good mix. Here what we're going to do is we're going to use that Vision Resonator to special summon itself because there's a level 5 Dark. We're going to go into Dark the Dark Charmer. Like I said, Crimson Gaia, we're able to add it to our hand and then recycle the Vision Resonator. Now we're going to crash into the Kit Kalos, get Magician Souls, so we're taking advantage of Dark's effect, that when it's destroyed, we are going to summon out our DM, but they're going to play Max C. I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to banish this kit next turn anyways, so I elect not to summon it, so now they take a -1 there, and I use my Soul Servant to draw a random card. It's Ash Blossom, so I'm going to banish this. I have an Ash in hand, and I'm hoping this Ash wins me the game. So they are going to summon their Performance Trick Clown, go into Artemis, that is going to allow this to come right back to the field, and they have no plays after that. So another very exciting Horus DM deck video. Like and subscribe. All right, so in all seriousness, this one we drew the God Hand, and you know, this, you're gonna see, this was the end of the road for me with Horus and DM. So I use IOC to get Rod to get Dark Magical Circle. Now I'm gonna use Imseti's effect, sending DM to the graveyard, get King Sark, draw another card. We're gonna go King Sark, get rid of Vision Resonator. That's gonna send our Duamtef. We're gonna add Crimson Gaia because of the Vision Resonator effect. So now we have 2 Horuses in the graveyard. We get a Vision Resonator from our deck. We're gonna get rid of Happy, summon, send the Queb one, play Circle, get Soul Servant, play Soul Servant, because we have a DM in the grave because we sent it. We're gonna get Magician Salvation. We are cooking. We are cooking. There's no chance that this doesn't end in beauty. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna now immediately go into Baron de Floor, summon Imseti, use Vision Resonator's effect to special summon itself. That's why it's such a good card. Such good synergy. Go into Baron de Floor, summon out the Happy, summon out the Queb, go into Hope. And then here we're gonna go into SP Little Knight. So you're like, oh my God, we are cooking. We are cooking. We have our Dark Magician Disruption, our Heart and Soul of the deck. We got Hope, Spell Negate. We got Baron de Floor, Omnigate. We got SP Little Knight, Banish Disruption. And they go Battle as well. Okay, evenly matched. We'll negate it. No problem. No problemo. We will negate the evenly matched. But in typical DM fashion, they have another evenly matched, and that's game. They were the better player. So, like I said, the frustration with this deck got to a boiling point. You know, even when I have the God Hand, it just wasn't meant to be, man. It just wasn't meant to be. So here's the deck list. Maybe you guys will have better luck than I did. Now, yeah, a couple of duels, I will say, I had very bad luck. These were in Master 1, for whatever that's worth. So maybe if you're playing in gold or below that, or even platinum, maybe you'll be able to take this deck and have some success with it. I've made some changes to it along the way. This is what I've came up with as a 40 card build. I have actually thought about playing Mahad instead of Dark Magician Girl. I wanted to show off the Royal Rare Dark Magician Girl that I just crafted, so that's a big part of that. But also the fact that I wanted to maybe incorporate more Horus stuff, where I was in the past playing more Horus stuff. I was playing the Duamtef, whatever it is, the other one. Duamtef, what's it called? Duamtef, this guy. I was playing him, it turned out to be more likely just a brick. I was playing 2 King Sark. You can mess with the ratios. I think this is probably the best ratios you can play for this right now. We have 9, 10 going second cards in this deck. So, you know, with this being Master Duel, remember, you got to build your deck to play, be able to play first or second. This is what we came up with. Let me know what you guys think. Look, I'm going to give you the honest final verdict. This isn't that great of a deck. In my opinion, I would much rather play the branded Diabell engine along with Dark Magician for some success in Master Duel rather than this one. But it is something fun to try out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, or if you guys have played a similar style with Horus. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, punch that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Peace out, Habibis.